Hello, 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 good people. Hello, good people. I am Dr. Hollie Kelly, and this is Dr. Kelly's perspective for January 29th. January 29th, stop moving stuff, 2018. Okay, last Monday in January. I hope you are preparing for the area of your life that you intend to work on in a conscious, deliberate, intentional manner for next week or next month, because we've only got a couple of days left. I want to come and talk to you a few minutes about, you see I entitled it, It's Stinking. Yep, you don't need to keep asking. You don't need to keep looking around or wondering. It's stinking. What's stinking? The bad behavior, hey Terrell, the bad behavior that you walk past every day and yet continue to have the audacity to call yourself by your title of leader or supervisor, senior executive, VP over, fill in the blank, the CEO, I'm the pastor, I'm the principal of this. Okay, whatever your title is, you continue to proclaim that, and yet you walking past, you are ignoring, you are overlooking, you are silencing the bad behavior that is surrounding you. Hey, Miss Margaret. And it really does not matter what scenario you are in, because wherever there are people, there's going to be bad behavior. Hey, Johnny. And so I'm looking at the home. We have family members that display on a regular bad behavior, and you see its far-reaching impact to the rest of the family. Everybody can see that big, warm, stinking pile of mess that is left by their behavior. And just as they see that and smell that, they also see you walking past it, ignoring it, overlooking it, every day, every time you do that. And so this is what I know. Most people, not everybody, but most people have a difficult time confronting bad behavior. It's uncomfortable. It's difficult to do. Hey, Terry, I hope you're staying warm out there on the East Coast. We miss you. It is difficult to do. It's uncomfortable to do. No one likes to, put themselves in that situation because it feels in here, okay? But when you stepped into the role of leadership, you lost the privilege, the luxury of ignoring bad behavior. You lost that because it is cancerous to a family. It is cancerous to a unit. It's cancerous to the organization, to the team. It destroys teams when we continue to ignore bad behavior. And I don't care who's doing the bad behavior. It is invasive and it is destructive. Not only that, it is a selfish thing. I want you to think about it. See, I think too often we put ourselves in the situation and, and I don't, and oh my, and it's just so, okay, that's selfish. We have to get out of self long enough to say, what happens, what are the repercussions if I do not address this? Yes, it's stinking. You know it's stinking. Hey, Dr. Stephanie, you know it's stinking. You know how we know you know? Because every time you walk past it, just like as if it were a physical pile of mess, you frown up like, oh, what in the world? Okay, that frown looks like you go and talk about the behavior instead of talking to the person who is behaving badly. Okay, so we do all this exterior stuff instead of addressing the issue head on so that you can stop the growth of the cancer. Okay, because some cancers need to be dug out, surgically removed. So I am encouraging you, if you have been given, if you have stepped into a platform that mandates leadership, get comfortable with being uncomfortable because it is stinking. Everybody sees it. And you need to think through the repercussions of what happens if you continue to ignore it. The team is falling apart. The family is falling apart. Okay, let's do some chemo, let's do some radiation, let's do some surgery. Just get rid of it. Yes, Dr. Stephanie. Okay, so we can't continue, hey Mel, we cannot continue to ignore the bad behavior. Look at what is happening around when we don't ignore it. Not to mention your personal stock value, respect, is being decreased. Okay, it is decreasing in the eyes of everyone who watches you walk past it. We see it, we hear it, we smell it. We know it's stinking. We know it's your responsibility to address it, and you're not doing that. Okay? Okay, but you're steady drawing the paycheck. You're steady walking around carrying the title. Okay, we got to make that match. Leadership is not leadership only when it's convenient. So you got to start building your courage muscles, those of us in leadership position, and address the bad behavior, address the issues that are tearing the family, the company, the team, the organization apart. Address them because it stinks. It stinks. Okay. Okay, welcome Monday morning. Hey, Fashawn. Okay, thank you for joining me. And build the muscles. Build the muscles because it is stinking. Until next time, take real good care of yourselves.